Catsquatch is a creature who came to be because cats, just wanted to be independent, and like they were running away from their owners. They climbed up on top of each other and grew to be like the size of a human man. They didn't stop there though. They kept growing until they were Godzilla size, and then the government has to take them down. My name is Shyama Goldman. I'm a painter and artist living in Brooklyn. For me, being an artist in New York is being really resourceful, figuring out how to work in a small space. I love to work large scale, so that's challenging. Catsquatch was a collaboration between me and my husband, Paul Trillo. He's a filmmaker, and I'm an artist, so we were like, what do we both love? And we both love Yetis and Sasquatch, and I love cats. So we kind of combined those two things. And actually, Paul first drew Catsquatch as a giant cat that was like really hairy. And I was like, no, Catsquatch is made out of real cats. And there's just a lot of them, and that way it could scale up and down, and that's where it was born. So this whole wall is really all portraiture of women. I'm kind of just using these women to tell a story. This was actually done with a cake smoother. This is a new concept. I painted two halves of this face, and there's this double mirror. It's about femininity, and like there's all these different objects that are kind of asking the question of what is femininity. For me personally, I had a day job. I wasn't trying to be an artist right out of school. I was doing graphic design for a while until I was mature enough to feel like ready to put my own work out there. And I think that's totally okay if that's you too. The process from ideation to final piece, coming up with lots of ideas, most of which will never see the light of day. And then once I come up with one that I like, I'll kind of like sketch it out really roughly and then kind of refine that sketch. And then I make a very finished looking kind of iPad painting that is really close to what the final painting will be like. And then I project that onto the canvas and then I paint that. The Women's March poster, I drew 50 women and they kind of made up the shape of the US. I made it available for free on my website for people to print out and march with, and it was really cool to see that like people all over the country were marching with my poster. The community is definitely worth it. Like I feel like I finally found my community here after about 6 years of like awesome people to work with to take my art to the next level when it comes to like the people who produce my wallpaper, flavor paper, the people who can make my frames, like all this stuff. Like no one can be an artist in isolation. Like you need a community. And of course people to come out to your show too.